Imagine this, your child has spent years studying, working hard and building a career. They finally land their dream job. But then, just a few years later, that job doesn't even exist anymore. The industry has changed and they are left starting over. Scary, right? आपके बच्चे का career future proof होना चाहिए. But how can we make sure they don't just survive but thrive? Stay with me because in this video, I'll reveal exactly how to prepare them for a future where their skills never go out of demand. Namaste, I'm Preethi Durga, a career coach, and I know firsthand how overwhelming career planning can be. Parents come to me all the time saying, I just want my child to have a secure future. But I don't know if we are making the right decision. If you have ever felt this way, aap akele nahi ho. I understand that feeling. We work hard to provide our children with good education, support their dreams, and guide them towards success. But in a world where industries are evolving faster than ever, how do we make sure the career path we are guiding them towards today will still be relevant tomorrow? That's exactly what we are going to do to explore in this video. Together, we'll uncover what it really takes to build a future-proof career and how, as a parent, you can help your child prepare for opportunities that don't even exist today. कुछ महीने पहले, I was at a family wedding when my cousin pulled me aside. He looked frustrated, almost helpless. Preethi, I really wish I'd known someone like you when my son was picking his career, he said. Shaking his head, his son had spent years mastering Hadoop, a hot tech skill at that time. But within a few years, everything changed. The industry moved on and suddenly his skills were outdated. He had to start fresh, retain and figure out a completely new path. My cousin sighed and said, we thought we were doing the right thing. But now I wonder if we failed him. Hearing this, I could feel the pain in his voice and I couldn't help but wonder how many parents will look back and wish they had prepared their child differently. How many will realize too late that career planning isn't just about today, but about the next 10-20 years? I often hear parents ask, how can I make sure my child's career won't become outdated in a few years? That's exactly what we are going to explore today. I'll walk you through a step-by-step approach that has helped countless parents future-proof their children's careers. So they don't just find a job, but build a career that lasts. And in a few minutes, I'll also share something that will make this entire process simpler and stress-free for you. But first, let's talk about why this is so important. Here's the hard truth. The job we see today won't look the same in a decade from now. Some will disappear, others will evolve beyond recognition. Think about it. Just 10 years ago, no one took social media managers seriously. Today, businesses can't survive without one. Content creators are making more money than traditional office jobs. And AI is reshaping industries in ways we never imagined. On the other hand, jobs that seemed stable, like data entry or routine accounting, are already being replaced by automation. Even medicine, one of the most traditional fields, is seeing doctors rely on AI-driven diagnostics. Architects are using 3D printing to build homes, and marketing is now more about algorithm than just creativity. I have seen this shift firsthand. When I started my journey, career coaching was about in-person sessions, aptitude tests and one-on-one discussions. Aaj, it's far more advanced and includes multiple AI-driven tools to help assess differently and more accurate career trends, news and analytics. I had to evolve. New tools and skills सीखना पड़ा मुझे. I had to adapt to keep up. This is the reality for us today with 25 plus years of experience. Then imagine what it's like for our kids who will enter a world that's changing even faster than today. The scary part, many parents are still preparing their kids for careers that might not even exist by the time they graduate. It's like training them to use a landline in a world that runs on smartphones. सवाल ये है, पूछो अपने आप से, are you preparing your child for lifelong success or just for what seems safe today? Because careers aren't just about landing a job. They are about staying ahead, being adaptable, and building skills that keep them relevant no matter how much the world will change. The future belongs to those who can evolve with it. Are we giving our children that advantage? Many parents unknowingly fall into 3 career planning traps. First, they focus too much on short-term stability rather than long-term adaptability. आज एक career trending है, पर 10 साल बाद उसका क्या होगा? No one can predict that. Real security doesn't come from choosing a safe job. It comes from learning how to grow with change. Second, parents often chase job titles instead of skills. They push their children towards being a doctor, lawyer, or software engineer, believing these careers will always be in demand. But industries evolve and today's must-have skills can become outdated tomorrow. So instead of fixating on job titles, the focus should be on building critical thinking, problem solving, and adaptability. Skills that will keep them relevant no matter what field they choose. Lastly, there's the outdated belief that careers follow a straight path. Parents expect their children to study, get a job, and steadily climb the ladder. But aaj ke careers don't work that way. The most successful professionals aren't the ones who stick to a rigid path. They are the ones who embrace change, pivot when needed, and keep learning. सच ये है कि job security is no longer about choosing the right profession. It's about having the right mindset. So are we preparing our children for lifelong success or just their first job? Now let's talk about how we can make sure your child's career is truly future-proof. Are you ready? So let's think about it. When was the last time you applied for something without using technology? Whether it's making a payment, booking a ticket, or running a business, technology is woven into everything today. Now imagine your child stepping into a world where not knowing certain digital tools puts them at a disadvantage. That's why digital fluency isn't just useful, it's essential today, no matter what career path. So, how do you ensure your child builds this skill without overwhelming them? Here's a simple way to start. One of the most important things we can do as parents is help our children become comfortable with technology. And no, I don't mean they need to become coders or engineers, right? That's the biggest misconception. Technology is shaping every industry. Whether your child dreams of becoming a doctor, teacher, designer, or even a sports person, digital fluency is no longer optional. It is the key to stand out. Let me give you a real-world example. A few years ago, I worked with a student named Neha. She loved dancing. Her entire world revolved around choreography and performance. But she wasn't very tech-savvy. When I suggested that she explore digital tools for choreography, online teaching, and content creation, she hesitated back then. It felt unnecessary to her, but with a little guidance, she did start experimenting. Learning basic video editing, using social media to showcase her talent, and eventually launching her own online dance course. Today, her dance school is thriving and she's reaching students from across the country, not just in her local community. What changed? She didn't leave her passion behind. She combined it with the right skills to thrive in today's world. This is the shift we need to help our child make. because talent alone is not enough. So the real question is, where do you start? How do you help your child build digital fluency in a way that is simple, natural, and aligned with their interests? First, observe what excites them. If they are into art, encourage them to explore digital drawing tools like Procreate or Photoshop. If they enjoy writing, show them platforms like Canva or introduce them to content writing and blogging. I worked with a student named Aarti who loved writing. She initially wanted to be a journalist, and as the industry changed, she expanded her skill sets to content marketing and UX writing. Today, she works in a global tech firm not as a traditional journalist but as a content strategist, proving that adapting doesn't mean giving up on your passion. If they love business, help them understand how e-commerce platforms work and get them curious about financial tools. The goal is not to force technology on them, but to show them how it can expand their world. Second, let them explore through small projects. Help them create a short video, design a digital poster, or build a small website. These hands-on experiences build confidence and spark curiosity. And the best part, there are hundreds of free resources online where they can start learning, like Coursera, Udemy, Google Garage, and so many others. And here's something even more important. Helping our children develop digital fluency is just the beginning. The real strength they need is learning how to grow with change. And this is exactly what we will explore together deeply in the Career Compass Masterclass, so that together you and your child can build a career roadmap that is adaptable, future-ready, and fulfilling. Now, let's take a deep breath and pause for a moment. Just sit down if possible. Think about your child, their dreams, and their energy. Imagine them 10 years from now. It's 2035. Your child is thriving not because they stuck to one path, but because they have learned to adapt. While others are stuck, they are moving effortlessly through opportunities, leading industries, and loving what they do. Picture them turning to you one day and saying, "Thank you for preparing me for this. Because of you, I never felt lost." Imagine how that moment would feel. Let that vision sink in and feel the peace that comes with knowing you're guiding them, your children, towards success. Because the truth is, career success isn't about choosing one right job. It's about making sure your child has the skills to grow, learn, and succeed no matter how the world changes. And here's the best part. You have the power to set them on this pathway today. The choice you make now will shape their future. I know that guiding your child towards the right career path can feel overwhelming. But the good news is you don't have to figure it out all alone. That's exactly why we created the Career Compass Masterclass, a 4-hour hands-on session where I walk you through how to map out a future-proof career plan along with your child. Together, you'll discover their strengths, explore real-world opportunities, and make informed decisions with confidence. And because I want every parent to have access to this, we have priced it at just 99 rupees. Not as a discount, but as a contribution to parents who are taking this step for their child's future. So if you're ready to gain clarity, take action, and help your child build a career that truly fulfills them, click on the link below and reserve your spot today. Through this video, my goal was to help you see career planning differently. Not as a one-time decision, but as an evolving journey. We talked about how careers are changing, how digital fluency is no longer optional, and how we as parents can guide our children towards careers that grow with them. So let's say this together then. I craft careers that don't just fit but fulfill. Repeat these affirmations as frequently as possible. I'm Preethi Durga, signing off from Career Crafting Conversations, where we don't just talk about careers, we create fulfilling futures. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and share. Share this video with someone who needs a career boost. Let's help more families make career choices with confidence.